Welcome to the LeMoyne Living Laboratory, where the kids of LeMoyne Gardens Unit of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Harlingen, Texas, have spent long hours and days creating a beautiful habitat for butterflies. The 2023 butterfly season was an incredible success and attracted a broad range of butterflies and other wildlife. This abundance of butterflies have given the kids an opportunity to learn about the life science of butterflies through direct observation. Today we're going to learn how butterflies smell flowers with their feet and drink nectar with their proboscis. Here you can see very well the curved proboscis of this Gulf fritillary. Look closely at the details of this butterfly's head and the different parts. Try to remember these images because we'll be talking a lot about them. All the video clips in this presentation were taken at the LeMoyne Living Laboratory Butterfly Season 2023. This is a testament to the hard work the LeMoyne Gardens kids have put into their butterfly garden and the success of that work. Here are the 2 points we're going to talk about today. The butterfly tastes the flower with his feet. The butterfly uses its proboscis to drink nectar. At the end of this presentation, I'll be asking questions based on those key points for prizes. In addition to the questions over those 2 key points, I will also ask some surprise bonus questions. I'm not going to tell you what those bonus questions will be, so pay close attention. Here's a little rhyme that I want you to memorize so that you can remember today's lesson. The butterfly sinks its proboscis in to the flower and the nectar it can find within. Now, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with the butterfly that started it all, the monarch butterfly. The kids at LeMoyne Gardens started the LeMoyne Living Laboratory by first planting tropical milkweeds, which are host plants for the monarch. They also planted mistflower to serve as nectar plants. So today, let's take a close look at the monarch. See how the monarch here has landed on the flower, tasted it with its feet, and then used its proboscis to drink nectar. Here we have the cloudless sulfur landing on a Turk's cap. Cloudless sulfurs visit the LeMoyne Living Laboratory quite regularly and seem to love the Turk's cap. Look here closely as this cloudless sulfur tastes the flower with its feet and then probes that flower with its proboscis to drink the nectar. Now let's take a look at the bordered patch butterfly. This bordered patch spent a lot of time on this goldenrod, sinking its proboscis deep into the goldenrod to drink the nectar. Here we have the American snout. That's snout. American snout. These little guys tended to swarm the goldenrods. They were everywhere and provided for good viewing. Watch as this American snot probes the goldenrod with its proboscis to drink nectar. Here we have the question mark. We have never seen this butterfly at the LeMoyne Living Laboratory, but it sure made a fine show one day when it landed on this crucita. It was a rather windy day, but watch closely and you'll see its proboscis poking into the crucita flowers. Let's take a look at this little critter, the ailanthus webworm moth. While the LeMoyne Living Laboratory is a butterfly garden, it has also attracted quite a few moths. A moth uses its proboscis the same way as a butterfly to drink nectar. See here how this ailanthus webworm moth is drinking nectar from a goldenrod with its proboscis. This is a rare glimpse of the proboscis curling up into the moth's head after feeding. When I first saw this visitor to the LeMoyne Living Laboratory, I thought it was a hummingbird, but it didn't look like any hummingbird around here. After some research, I learned it's a Titan sphinx moth. Watch now as it dashes around the lantana, sticking its proboscis into one flower after another. Fiery skippers were a constant presence at the LeMoyne Living Laboratory this season. They could be hard to record, but this one let me shoot some great video while it drank nectar from a croceta flower with its proboscis. We're nearing the end of this presentation, celebrating the hard work of the kids at the LeMoyne Living Laboratory. The hard work of these kids at the LeMoyne Gardens Unit of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Harlingen have made it possible to make this video showing butterflies using their proboscis to drink nectar. I want to remind you again of the rhyming sentence to help you remember the key points of this lesson. The butterfly sinks its proboscis in to the flower and the nectar it can find within. Something to think about. These butterflies all look very different from each other, and yet they're basically doing the same thing, which is doing life. It's just like people. We all look very different from each other, but we're all basically doing the same thing, which is just living life.